Yo guys, welcome back. Today we're talking Daredevil, one of the darkest, rawest, and most intense superhero series ever made. Let's get into it. Welcome to Screen Decoded. Cue to you a redesigned version of a wasted MCU villain is being planned for Daredevil, Born Again. Redesigned. In the first season, Muse was portrayed as a street artist and violent vigilante who turned out to be Heather Glenn's client Bastian Cooper. It was also thought that Muse's tale ended when he passed away in the Season 1 finale of Daredevil, Born Again. Daredevil. Born Again Season 2 continues Muse's story, but it's sad that the MCU program is setting the stage for the villain to be fully realized because the MCU's portrayal of the villain fell short of his comic equivalent. In Season 1, Muse wasn't exactly as dangerous as one might have imagined, and the MCU even took away his talents. Fortunately, Muse has been present for the first few episodes of Daredevil, Born Again Season 2, because to Heather's story. Additionally, the most recent development suggests that Muse's influence is far from over. The second season of Daredevil, Born Again, teases Heather as a potential Muse. Heather only sees Muse as a frightening hallucination for the first 2 episodes. He is depicted standing close to her and giving her a spooky look. She is obviously affected by her near-death encounter at Cooper's hands and freezes in horror when it occurs. It would be simple to assume that Heather would like to transcend one of her saddest experiences and distance herself from recollections of Muse. But it turns out that Heather kept Muse's mask in Daredevil, Born Again Season 2, Episode 3. After the incident, she kept it hidden in her apartment, and it's indicated that she even intends to hang it on the wall. This might be a step toward Heather donning the mask herself and transforming into a new Muse, rather than keeping it as a memento of how she survived a near-death experience. In Season 2, there's been a noticeable emphasis on Heather's declining mental health and how Muse's passing has affected it. She's not doing well. In fact, Fisk's political agenda has tainted her. She is also not asking for assistance, since she finds it difficult to comprehend what occurred to her in the past. Then, Heather's eventual transformation into Muse in Born Again Season 2 would make some sense. He haunts her, and she already has a portion of the costume. If she can't figure out how to deal with her past, Heather might turn into the thing she fears the most. And if she finds out that Matt is Daredevil, it might throw her into a downward spiral and result in a character turn. Born Again Season 2 should offer Heather this Lady Muse story instead of adding supernatural elements, like Muse being in hell and introducing a completely new character through Morgan. It's a more straightforward method of introducing a new Muse to the program and giving a twist that will surprise both casual and devoted viewers. Does Marvel Comics use Heather as a Muse? Heather's transformation into a female Muse would be a good illustration of how the MCU blends many comic books and characters. Matt Murdock's ex-girlfriend in comic books never turns into a supervillain, much less adopts Muse's persona. There is a precedent for a female Muse, though. The soul of the original, unidentified guy who played Muse in the comics went to hell after his death. As a result, he finally met Morgan Whittier, another artist who was influenced by Muse. She started murdering people while donning a similar all-white outfit with bloodstains beneath her eyes. Interestingly, the debut of the comic's new Muse happened right before the release of Born Again Season 1. A female Muse plot in Season 2 would demonstrate how the MCU and comics work together and how rapidly new concepts can be added to the franchise. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.